your labours quite different?
Completely
Were
different.
they?
Yeah. So Violet was 5.5 or just under 6 hours.
Oh, that's still really, really quick.
Yep, I remember a couple of contractions. Like I had contractions leading up to the pushing, but a couple of contractions she was out, and I remember.
Hold on, you're making that sound like it was easy.
I remember her coming onto my chest, and the obstetrician, congratulations, you've got a beautiful girl. And I said to Misha, we were just completely in this world of zen and amazement.
Yeah.
And I said, I can't wait to do that again. And it was just the most blissful thing. And then 15 hours with Dominic.
Oh, no way.
And I remember he came onto my chest, still phenomenal, but I just thought that was the hardest thing I have ever had to endure.
Normally it would be
like
a bit
chalk and cheese.
Wow.
And lots of people say, whatever your first birth experience is like,
Yeah.
usually the second one is a lot easier and quicker.
Yes.
So I checked myself into hospital as soon as I felt a slight phase of contractions.
Yeah, because you thought it would have been game on.
Wednesday night, 9 o'clock, I was like, time it for me, Angel. Yep. 6 minutes apart, and they were lasting for about 30 seconds. But it was little period pain contractions.
Yes, yeah.
And I'm going, oh. But if Violet came at just under 6 hours, we've got to get to the hospital, because if this is quicker, I just want to be monitored quicker. It was so embarrassing.
Oh, okay.
I checked myself in, went to the nurse. She hooked me up to all the machines, did all the tests, internal examination. She goes, honey, I'll give you some Panadol. I'll have to get you to go home.
Oh, you're kidding. And she sent you home with Panadol.
Panadol, a big belly, and a laughing husband.
Oh, my God. Does it Panadol help at all, by the way?
Oh, of course not.
Why did she give you Panadol?
It was just, when you're pregnant, that's just...
Oh, my God. So then when did you eventually, when were you like, okay, I'm going to go back in now? How
Well,
much later?
we went home. Because it was like midnight by then, I was
Yeah.
tired, so I laid in bed, I think for a couple of hours. I tried to get some sleep and woke. I just remember waking on a contraction going, no, I've got to go back. We've got to go back. So we got the suitcases back out. We went back in the car and we got there, and she goes, same, honey, you can either sit at home. You're not even dilated, there's no changes, you might be feeling contractions, you're nowhere near active labour, you're just at the start, this is going to be a very long night for you. And I just remember thinking, but I'm in pain.
Yeah.
Like, I know my body. I'm very in tune with my body, and I was in tune with Violet, because at the midway point during Violet's labour, was the same pain as the start of this one.
Right.
So I'm thinking, if I'm feeling those contractions, that much pain at this point, I think I'm going to be ready soon.
Yeah.
So I said, I'd prefer if we can stay, if that's okay, just so I can be monitored. Anyway, 15 hours later.
Oh.
And, everyone's got their own birthing story.
Yeah.
But it was just a long labour.
Yeah, but 15 hours isn't like...
Just with those painful contractions, and I think any woman that has a difficult labour knows how challenging it is. But yeah, 15, and just the cervix was just opening super slowly.
Oh, it's the pits when they measure you, and you're like, oh, I wish I didn't know that.
Well, I think I was about 5 or 6 centimetres dilated, and the nurse come in. And I just wanted to push, like I was ready to push. Oh. And she's going, honey, just get some rest. Sorry, I can't do anything.
Oh, which is the worst thing to hear. It's like, if I'm going to be able to rest, are you kidding me? I hate when people just try and sleep. It's like, I'm about to do the biggest thing of my life with this pain that's coming in and out. As if you can sleep.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
So you just, you try and they, they breathe it out. So you're breathing everything out as best you can. Yeah. So it was funny because with Violet's birth, I had, my yoga mat, the medicine ball set up, everything. Yeah. That all went out the window.
Yeah, doesn't it? Seriously. Yeah. It's just like, just get this thing out.
It
Survival.
was so funny.
Yeah. And because you were saying also that you almost feel like you've bonded quicker with Dominic than you did with Violet?
Yeah, it's more that I think because we went through quite a challenging labour together.
Yeah.
And, you know, we were both working really hard. But, you know, I definitely bonded with both.
Did you do that instant? Were you like, oh, as soon as you saw your babies, did you get that?
Definitely, straight away.
Yeah.
And no, we've definitely both connected in the most amazing way.
Yeah.
It's just, I think when you endure pain in anything in life, and when you go through a huge challenging circumstance, you, on the outturn of that, you're more affected and connected in a specific way.
Yeah, right.
So, it was just a magical, like I remember finishing the labour and, you know, you're quite exhausted and tired.
Totally,
and he was there and I didn't even ask if he was a boy or a girl.
Oh, didn't you?
Because we were just so...
Wow.
Yeah. So, and then Misha was like, oh, I wonder what we had.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
And then we had to check.
Oh my God, that is so funny.
Yeah. So...
Oh wow.
We left that a bit late. But